I'm back with Gare and Steph for the new year. Happy New Year to everybody. What a year already, but you know, at least I finally watched Heated Rivalries, what we were talking about before we hit record.
God.
Yes, I'm obsessed. Everyone can send me all the memes. I can't stop sending them to Gare now after the fact, but anyway.
I love it.
Yeah, everybody go watch it. I mean, there are so many people I'm talking to who don't read or really watch romance who love it. Yeah. And it is hard to describe entirely why you'll love it. You just kind of have to watch it. But I feel like if you were like, I was like kind of like, ugh, I don't really ever watch romance. That was like the main thing for me. And then I was texting Garrett and I was like, how much of it is sex versus plot? And he was like, oh, there's plot happening. And then by the time I watched it, I was like, oh, I was just seeing all the cuts of the sex. There's a lot of other stuff going on. So,
yeah, I feel like they always show the juicy stuff.
Yeah.
I also feel like it's kind of like what Sex and the City did. Where there's point. Like plot, and then, like all of a sudden there'd be like a wild sex scene with like Samantha or something. But yeah, there is plot. And I also think that like some people, I don't think that you were like this by any means, but like I think that a lot of people steer away from romance because they don't know the difference between a story that has romance in it and a rom-com.
Oh, that's a good point too.
So I think a lot of people think that like you have like a rom-com, like what the fuck was that? Like Sydney Sweeney and Glenn Powell movie.
Oh yeah.
Anyone But You.
Yeah. Like it's not like that. You know what I mean? Like there's romance has like more like angst and there's like drama and there's romance and sex and like a relationship that has outside forces that can get in the way of it. Whereas like a rom-com is like a juicy little like meet cute and
third act breakup.
Like I do love that one on Netflix with Kristen Bell and
Adam
Brody.
Oh yeah.
Like, the characters are so like the sister and the brother especially are like so funny. But I am kind of like, okay, how many times are you gonna break up? And like I don't know, like either make it work or don't. But like I don't usually like romance and I really like it because it has like more stuff going on. That's
right. It's probably a very similar feeling then. I haven't seen that one. I can't remember what it's called.
It's very Nobody Wants This.
Yep. I think that's
I
it.
recommend.
Nice.
I like that movie How to Be Single. It has like Dakota Johnson and Leslie Mann and Rebel Wilson in it.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Sounds great based on that.
Allison Brie is in it.
Oh wow.
It's really good.
Okay.
It's like I don't know if it's like really like a rom-com, but like there is like romance in it, but it's like a really good like comedy and like it's about like kind of realizing your worth before you put forth any effort in a relationship.
Oh, I love that.
That's important.
And like letting the right people in. It's a really good movie.
Nice.
Like there's been books I've read with romance that I like love when the main character actually like ends up single. She's like choosing it.
Yes.
And like knows it needs to happen.
Yeah.
I love it.
I feel
it's funny too because you can like read a book and be like, girl, this guy's a piece of shit. And then like sometimes in real life you're like, you don't realize somebody's a piece of shit until every single one of your friends tell you.
Yeah. You only want to see.
And that's my 2025 recap.
I was like, I'm not saying
those friends here. Look at those friends. My goodness.
That's why you have friends. It's good.
Friends.
Yeah.
Well, so that was 2025, and we're gonna leave that in 2025. But we were gonna talk about some of our 2026 goals too for our icebreaker. Oh my gosh, Steph, you putting your necklace in your mouth just made me think of Heated Rivalry too. My mind is completely Heated Rivalry.
I was thinking the same thing.
Okay, I wondered if you were.
I was like, oh my God, she's cosplaying as Ilya.
She is Yah-Yah.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I fucking love him.
Good.
It's a very good thing.
I love him. He is the comedic relief too.
Yeah.
I need
He's amazing.
Oh my god.
That's amazing.
Did you get drunk? I don't drink.
I know.
That's my favorite part of the show. He's just like, you fucking loser.
I know. I love all the memes that are like, I just need Ilya Rosenau to call me boring. And I'm like, yep. Yes.
Yep.
I am boring.
Can I say that to AJ all the time? I'm like, you're such a dud. Like,
maybe you are Ilya.
I'll just sleep at like 8 o'clock every day. I'm like, God.
Dude, I have been
a Saturday and I'm
around
like
9:30 lately.
I wouldn't care if we could watch like a movie.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm sure Tyler feels the same way, but I'm a sleepy girl. By 9 p.m.
It's fine.
Yeah. I'll watch a movie with you, Steph. I'm like up until like 12:30, 1 o'clock every night anyway.
That's I think how I would be, but now I've kind of gotten on the other schedule, but I'm like, that was how my natural clock would go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't even awake for New Year's, which I almost never am. I'm like, okay.
I made my mom watch Insecure.
Ooh, on New Year's?
No, she watched it in like a week. The whole show.
Wow. I love that show so much.
And we watched the finale on New Year's Eve.
Oh,
cute.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And she like
his name. What is Lawrence's actor's name?
Jay Ellis.
Yes. He's so hot.
Everybody
in the show is hot.
Everybody. That's what she kept saying. She was like, I really don't care.
It is a bisexual person's dream.
Yeah. My mom was like, I don't care who these women end up with because all of these men are like drop dead gorgeous. And I was like, you know what, Kathy, you raised a slut, but now I know where I got from.
Now you're like, now I know why.
I'm like, okay.
Oh, yes. If anyone hasn't watched Insecure, go watch it.
Oh yeah, there's some good ones in here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh,
oh yeah.
Kendrick Sampson.
Oh my god, I love
that.
him
Is
so
the other
much.
one. Jay and those are my two favorite men on that show.
Hello.
And I love Daniel and I love Dro.
Yeah. Dro is
okay.
Dro.
First season. Whew.
Oh my god.
That scene in the studio lives rent free in my mind.
Tell me about it.
I watched it years ago.
Oh, God,
I do. It is a good follow up. If you it's not as queer as Heated Rivalry, but it does have some of the same like character development, different relationships, some sex scenes, but it's not as queer as Heated Rivalry.
I think it's just a better version of Sex and the City.
I would agree with that.
Insecure, you mean?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Yeah, and like they're like friendships outside of their dating life are complicated too.
Yeah. It's just overall an amazing show.
It really is. Well, anyway, I guess we should talk about. No, I think I took us. We got distracted by her necklace.
Oh yeah.
So distracted.
We'll see if we can get through this episode without any more references, but I'm not promising anything. But for 2026, do you guys have any bookish goals?
Can I brag for 1 second?
You can brag for 1 second.
I met my books, why I started a Bookstagram goal, which is pretty major for me. I was like looking at I haven't been very good at posting anything on Bookstagram. So I just was like, I'm going to gather my favorites and like look at my 2025 goals. And then I was like, man, in 2022, I started a Bookstagram because my shelf was like way too big. And then I joined Bookstagram and it got worse. And then I was like, okay, I want to have an under 25 TBR. I want to use the library and be a mood reader and read like more diversely, which is going to be a forever goal.
Right.
And my physical TBR is at 12.
Good for you.
On Good Neck Alley. And I've been using the library so much and I've been mood reading a lot. So I did it.
You did do it.
Realized it.
I am so jealous.
Oh,
it's been really nice.
That's amazing.
And like even sometimes book club, I'm like, I don't want to be having a signed book.
I know.
Then I ended up loving some of them. So that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So my 2026 goal is to keep reading for joy. And what was the second thing? Oh, I actually do want to post more on Bookstagram because I want to hype books that I love.
Yes. I feel you.
Those are my goals.
I love
Should
it.
we go or do you want to go?
I think mine is just like one of the things in 2025 that I did was like I gave 0 fucks about like being a mood reader. Like I don't care if I read like 20 pages of a book. I was like, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
Dunzo. Or like I hate to like say it, but like there would be some times where I would accept a review copy from a publisher and I would feel obligated to read it, and then like I would just be like, you know what, this is not where I am right now and I don't want to read this, and I wouldn't, and I didn't feel so like sticking with a mood reader and like being less strict with like a TBR is one of my goals for 2026. And I'm gonna brag too, because there were 2 things that I made on Instagram that I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna post these, but like I had a fun time like making it, and they were my 2 most popular posts of the year.
You almost didn't even post it. Oh
no, I didn't know that.
I had 2 things. One of them was actors that I would like to see in future seasons of Heated Rivalry, and I like almost did not post it because I was like, people, who are they going to care like who I want to see in it? And I posted it and it took off and it got over 100,000 views.
Nice.
The people cared.
And the people cared. And then randomly, I'm going to say honestly 2 or 3 months ago, I made a imaginary poster and a cast for the reboot that Kerry Washington's doing of Desperate Housewives. And I was like, who's gonna care to see this? Like, I'll just post this on a day that like nobody really cares, or like I don't care, I don't have anything to post. And I posted it and it was, I think it's like 120,000 views now.
Oh my gosh,
that is amazing.
So like I'm gonna just keep having fun with Instagram, and if people don't like it, at least I had fun creating it, and I don't really give a shit if people don't like it. So that's those are my goals. I'm just gonna be a mood reader and read what speaks to me and post whatever the hell I want.
Yeah,
trust your gut. I
guess my gut said no one was gonna like it.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, that's true. Oh,
I just was like, end up being the case.
Was just like, whatever, you know. Yeah, I had fun.
Yeah,
here I am.
I love that. That is so cool.
And to not talk about the same books 24/7 on the podcast.
It's so hard.
I'm trying to be more of a variety.
Yeah, I get it. Sometimes it's the first time someone will hear about a book though too. So you're like,
true that.
Sometimes you just got to talk about it. Just got to make it your personality for a second.
Watch me talk about Bright Young Women like the next episode.
Whole year.
Yeah.
In 2027, I put it like a compilation together.
Here are backlist books you should read, Bright Young Women.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm like, well, it is your goal to talk more about backlist probably. So
yeah.
I know. I'm like, well, I do want to read it again.
Yeah. Well, mine, I want to hit 3,000 followers.
Yeah, girl.
Because that's like the cutoff for a lot of ALC audio advanced listening copies. My brain just annoying. 3,000 tends to be what I keep seeing as the cutoff, so I can't even apply for a bunch of them. So that's why, like, normally I'm not, like totally obsessed with a vanity metric, but that's why. So that is a goal on my 2026 horizon. I was thinking I wanted to read nonfiction with the opposite beliefs of myself each month, because to keep a very long story short, I have freaked out a few times about what some of the people in this country believe. And for me, having knowledge helps me feel, it just makes me feel better. I know that's not the same thing for everyone. So I got to a point where that's probably why I'm reading a lot more nonfiction right now. It makes me prepared for more conversations. However, I started my first one in January and I was like, maybe this will be an every other month thing because boy, is it difficult to read hate.
Also, it's like every 4 weeks really isn't that spread out.
No, it's not. So I think it might be an every other month thing because this is a lot. So that might just be an every other month thing, but I do want to know. I want to know what these people are thinking and how they're justifying things. So we'll see. We'll see.
Even certain things I enjoy doing every month, it's like a lot.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you start to realize like, no, this really is a lot.
Yeah.
But I am gonna do what is tolerable for me is reading at least one banned book a month. And I am gonna set it up as a book club, but not like an in-person one, because obviously that's what gets really hard scheduling wise. But Storygraph has a feature where you can like create, I don't know if they call it a buddy read or a book club. And so like as you progress through certain chapters, you can kind of like forum style, for those of us who like use Reddit or were a part of like early internet. It's kind of like you make a forum where as people read, they can like go to different chapters and like, so it's not spoiling anything for anyone basically. So I did pick I need to do a post about it, but I picked the 12 banned books that I'm going to read this year because I want to know what these people don't want us to know about. So that's my other plan.
I think that those are really good goals.
Me too.
Yeah, and it's like, and plenty of them are books I am interested in too, is the other part. So that's where I feel like that one is going to be easier than trying to like read about conservatism every single month. So these ones I'm interested in. So yeah, that'll be 2026. Yeah, just helps me feel prepared. I'm surrounded by a lot of conservative Christian nationalists, so makes me feel prepared, which is a good feeling.
One of my goals is to not be surrounded by people in general.
That's a good one too.
Seriously.
Or if I am, bookish people.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like the next thing is Alice Feeney on the 21st. I am so excited.
I'm so fucking pissed.
I know. You need
to
come to Indiana. Yeah.
Oh wow. Damn, that library's having a lot of stuff. Is it at the library?
It's a bookstore.
Oh.
They're like as impressive as these libraries lately. It's Wild Geese. For anyone who lives in Indiana or near Indiana, they have some fantastic authors.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, I think the last one I think was it Rachel Harrison or it was Lane Fargo came into town too. I can't remember which was the last one I went to. Oh no, it was I Medusa. It was Ayana Gray in December. Yeah. They just have this bookstore has so many authors coming in. So I will be around bookish people in crowds.
I feel like Madison and Milwaukee lack, and I don't know if they just feel like Chicago's close enough. But
I don't either. And I have a friend that I reconnected with who was actually my babysitter when I was like 2. And she lives there and has gone to a lot of their events. And I was asking her, I was like, do they always have this many great authors? And she said it really accelerated a lot in 2025. So I don't know kind of what caused it, but I am surprised by like the quality of Indiana authors.
Hell yeah.
Or authors coming to Indiana. So yeah,
I'm jealous.
Just come to Indiana on the 21st.
I want to like live in the Midwest.
You can sleep on this futon behind me.
Right. That's interesting too.
I'd be like let's see what Grinder's like in Indiana.
I bet it's pretty interesting. I like, and it seems like the attendance at those events are pretty good because like when we went to Julie Clark in Chicago, like I thought that more people would be there. I was
shocked.
And so it seems like people are going when
like Alice Feeney is sold out at I think 300 tickets.
That's pretty cool.
It's a waiting list now. Yeah, it's cool.
Especially I think British authors do well when they don't come here all that much.
Yeah.
Like Lisa Jewell always is a hit, I think.
Yeah, she is for sure.
Ooh,
then Mary Kubica is coming in February to the library.
Did her new book come out yet?
No, but
No,
Gare, you loved
February.
it, right?
It's my favorite one by her.
Okay. That's what I thought.
I am waiting for it to I don't really get denied for audiobooks that much on NetGalley, but I am sitting in purgatory on that one.
So am I, actually.
It is what I'm talking about today, so
that's okay. I'm like, if I just need to listen to it when it comes out, that's how it'll go.
Yeah, same.
But speaking of 2026 books,
yeah,
we're going to talk about January, February books that we are excited for, or winter, if you want to call it that. Yeah. I'm super excited because as anyone who has listened at any point in the last 6 months, I'm obsessed with Angel Peen as a narrator, and she has 2 books. Like, she narrates 2 books that are coming out in January, and I'm wow. I'm so blessed this January. Bookishly blessed. So I'm talking about 2 of hers, basically 2 books she's narrating.
Well, you should start.
Yeah,
I will.
Tell us about the angel from A True Angel.
Yes. Well, the first one that comes out from her, I think it's on January 13th, is Kin by Tayari Jones. And it is about raised side by side in Honeysuckle, Louisiana, lifelong friends Vernice and Annie grow into starkly different futures. Vernice leaves for Spelman College and a life shaped by privilege and powerful Black sisterhood, while Annie embarks on a perilous search for the mother who abandoned her. Their diverging paths illuminate a deeply emotional story about motherhood, friendship, and the complicated bonds that define womanhood in the American South. I've seen a few people who have already read it. I don't know if anyone was listening, and everybody loves it. So I even pre-ordered
American Marriage, which was pretty popular.
That's what I keep seeing people talking about too. I didn't read that one.
An American Marriage is one of my favorite books in the entire world.
Oh my god! So I need to listen to that one too.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't someone incarcerated in it? It's like one of the the spouse or something.
The husband's incarcerated.
I know, because this one sounds like there's a little bit of like a bit of suspense in it. Like
so I can't speak fully on her. I can say An American Marriage had the pacing of a thriller.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
Like a very dramatic, intense storyline where you didn't know where it was going.
Nice.
Because the husband's incarcerated and something happens where he gets acquitted and he's out unexpectedly, and then he comes home to realize that she's already developed a relationship with, I think, his best friend.
Oh boy. Okay.
And it is drama and just, I mean, her characters are phenomenal.
Okay. That makes sense, because even Kin was kind of reminding me of The Vanishing Half, some of those very character driven stories. Mm-hmm. So okay, well, now I'm gonna want to listen to that one too.
Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
That was not if there was ever an icebreaker of books that someone was surprised you read, I wouldn't have picked you for picking An American Marriage, because it's older and not a thriller.
Yeah, 2018.
I think I read it around when it came out.
Yeah.
I read it for work.
Oh,
okay.
That's cool.
So I won't say who, but I used to work with a producer in Hollywood, and I would read manuscripts and arcs basically, and write up a summary for this producer and then tell them if I think it would make a good TV show or movie.
How did we not know this about you?
Because I only did it for a couple of months.
It's still
I only did it for a couple of months. Yeah. But it was, and that was one of my assignments, was to read that. And I was like, this is the best thing I've ever read in my entire life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now I want to read it.
So I used to do that, and I freaking love that book.
I love that.
Right, adding it to my interest.
Me too.
Yes. This is probably the most variety that I've ever done on a podcast episode, and I was so proud of my picks today. So I was like,
it's a perfect transition.
Hit those goals, baby.
I was like, yeah. So even though you guys aren't going to be surprised surprised by a couple of these. Like, I just love this like little group. But my first one is A Box Full of Darkness by Simone St. James.
Oh, good one. When does that come out?
January 20th.
Okay.
And it is back in Fell, New York, where the Sundown Motel took place. So it's the same little town. So this one is about Violet, Vale, and Dodie. Okay, also a little mini Gare like fun fact. I actually know somebody in real life whose name is Dodie.
Really?
And it's one of my favorite names in the entire world. So
how is it spelled?
Dodie.
Okay. I've never heard of it.
Yeah. So Violet, Vale, and Dodie are the three Esme siblings whose lives were changed when their little brother disappeared during a game of hide and seek. After being haunted by visions of him, the three fled town and never looked back. Violet can see dead people, and now 2 decades later, the ghost of Ben is ready to give them answers as to what happened when he disappeared.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's go.
There's like a lot you can do with that too.
Oh my God, there's so much you can do with that.
Because it'd be so terrible. I feel so bad for those stories where it's like they were playing and then he just never came back.
Adding that to
oh yeah, Dark Rooms
like
too for everyone not on YouTube.
Yeah. So two little girls go into the woods and only one comes out.
Oh.
And like
Lake of Lost Girls too.
Years and years later.
Oof.
Like you like kind of like have all these like little like hints of things and you're like, I don't know if I read the right thing. And then like you're walloped with what really happened in the end, and it is
oh boy,
a shit show and a half.
And a half.
Yeah, it's so good. So I'm really excited for that. Simone St. James.
Yeah.
Book. I don't know where my copy is. I was going to show it, but you guys can look it up when you pre-order it.
Where you can click the link in the show notes.
There you go.
I always like kind of forget about her books when they're going to come out because I always know that I'm not going to get a Berkeley arc. And so I'm just kind of like, I'll just handle it. I'll just deal with it when it comes out.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh yeah, that's soon.
I've been getting a lot from them lately.
Good for you.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting a lot. I was like, yeah. So I will protect my little Simone St. James arc at all costs.
I don't blame you.
I finished most of my arcs for January, so I'm talking about other books I look forward to. I only had 2, and then one I'm doing. I finished Maycob. Super good.
Yeah.
Maycob
Loved it.
Was very juicy.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like 95% done with Alice Feeney's, and then I'm DNFing another one. So easy. I'm
Here we go.
second in line on my queue for Dark Sisters by Kristi DeMeester, which I know Kate really loved.
Yes.
Coming soon. All right. So, spanning 3 centuries, Dark Sisters follows 3 women whose lives are bound by a curse born from fear, control, and dangerous bargain made to protect other women. From witch hunts to rigid religious communities, each generation faces a different version of the same threat: power taken, love punished, and voices silenced. As the past bleeds into the present, the women must decide whether to keep surviving or finally reclaim what was stolen from them. I don't know.
It's so good.
Damn.
Yeah.
That does.
I remember when Kate told me it was like kind of a darker version of Women of Wild Hill, and I was like, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in.
It reminded me so much of that book without like being the same story as that book.
Yeah. So that's my style of witch.
Same. Yeah, the only I think he's considered a witch. The only male one that I've loved is, I can't think of his name, in Agatha All Along.
I haven't watched that.
But he is queer, so maybe that's a part of what made it feel better.
Is it Joe Locke?
Definitely the only one. What?
Is it Joe Locke?
It's been so long since I watched.
Curly haired kid?
Yes.
He's in Heartstopper.
Oh yes. Yep. Mm-hmm.
You should watch that next since you're on your queer journey.
I'll add it. I loved Agatha all along, and just a short little blip for everyone. If you are not a musical person, it is not as much of a musical as it makes it look. And I devoured that show and loved it so much. So if you've ever, yes, it is Joe Locke. Okay, so yeah, his name is Wiccan. So I don't know if being Wiccan is different than being a witch, but I was obsessed with that show.
World. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I like some things like Wednesday or whatever, but I don't know if I want to read it in a book. So
I get that. I can't think of any other example I have.
That's how I feel about like a lot of like supernatural things.
Yeah.
Like I can like see it in a movie and be like, okay, I can fuck with this, but like I don't know if I'd be able to read it in a book.
Mm-hmm.
That's why like I like Simone St. James, because it's very like subtle.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. Well, I was hoping I would have a segue from there, but I don't think I do. My next one is called Spies and Other Gods by James Wolff, because I've got to have a spy one somewhere.
Back to the
right? 6 months from retirement, the head of British intelligence finds his authority and his mind slipping as a whistleblower complaint drags his most dangerous case into the light. When a sharp, defiant parliamentary researcher begins asking questions, a deadly investigation spirals across Europe, revealing secrets that could cost them both of their lives. So, I mean, pretty typical spy setup, but actually my friend Amy, she's at Mom Advice, posted about this one being on her list for 2026, and I was like, well, that sounds like one that I would like. I think it's January 20th that it comes out.
A lot comes out January 20th.
Yeah.
Like 27th. There's a lot. Yeah. I've like already recorded a couple like on the 27th, I have 2 interviews coming out, and I was like, I've got to get ahead of it.
Yeah.
I think it was like early or like mid-December. I was like starting to read all of my like January arcs.
Yeah.
And I was like, I would be so ahead of the game if so much didn't come out in January.
Right. There's so much.
Yeah.
There's some good ones too.
Yeah. And some like big hitters.
Yeah.
For authors. Speaking of big hitters for authors that are releasing on January 20th.
Love it.
I'm really excited for Dead in the Water by John Mars.
Ooh. Yes.
So this kind of sounds like it's going to be like thriller-y, but also maybe speculative.
That's the vibe I'm getting.
Yeah. So like, I know that a lot of people love his thrillers. Like I'm one of them. And a lot of people love his like speculative thrillers. So this kind of seems like it's like a very like thin line in between the two.
I think so too.
But it's basically about a guy named Damon who survives a near drowning. His life flashes before his eyes, and there's one memory that doesn't make sense to him of a dead little boy. So he's kind of desperate for answers, and he revisits his past and believes the only way to find out who this boy is to just keep dying over and over again until he, like, the memory resurfaces to show him who the little boy is.
Because it's like a time loop, right?
I think so, yeah.
I think so, yeah. That was what I was getting from it.
Yeah, John Mars's version of like Happy Death Day.
Yeah. I'm really excited for that one.
Me too. So
we need to try to interview him.
And actually one of my friends that I like, that is like in my area that I went to high school with, she reads a lot of books, and like she like always gives me very good compliments about like getting recommendations from me. And she just posted about how she's reading this wild book about how your DNA can help find your soulmate. And it was a John Mars book that she's reading.
Oh, I was going to say, is that John Mars?
Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, girl. Like,
the one, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, I have that and I want to read it so bad. And I just like haven't found the time yet. But like, I was influenced by somebody who is not a book influencer. So
that is so cool.
Cool little story.
But this isn't in that universe. Or we don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Yeah, he considers some of the like really speculative ones do take place. Yeah. The audio just got added to NetGalley for anyone who needed to know that. I did not know that, so I just requested it. Feels like one I would listen to. Actually, I listened to What Lies Between Us, and that was so good listening to it.
Oh, that narration was fantastic.
Yeah.
I think my mom read that book.
Oh yeah.
I gave her just a bunch, and I said some of them you can just donate or whatever, or read it, whatever you want to do with it.
Yeah.
And she gave it back to me. She's like, "Oh, that was pretty dark," and I was like, "Yeah, it was."
Yeah.
Oh, that's so interesting. So when I click on that book, I can request audio, but it's brilliance, so I'm going to get denied. But it says Dead in the Water. It says this book is not currently available to request, but you can wish for it on the Kindle version or the ebook.
Oh, that's interesting.
Do you guys ever see that? I see that.
Yeah, I do see that every now and then, and I'm like, what?
I'm like, why are you here then? No offense.
I know. Why does it? I think sometimes some people only pay to be there for 2 weeks or something.
Oh, got it.
But still, just remove it then.
My next one. So I have seen a lot of people I shouldn't say that. I think it's kind of under the radar. I have to go pick it up from the library today. But in the book world, Bookstagram folks I've seen read The Act of Disappearing by Nathan Gower, really liked it. It's a face cover, which is not my favorite, but but when I saw some people talk about it, I'm like, dang, this, I don't know. People, when I see it, it's usually a really good review. It says, a struggling writer is hired to investigate the haunting backstory behind a decades-old photograph of a woman falling from a train bridge while clutching what appears to be a baby. Her search pulls her between present-day Brooklyn and 1960s Kentucky, where the image is tied to a powerful family and a long-buried tragedy. As she digs deeper, the mystery becomes as much about disappearance, identity, and truth as it is about what really happened that day. So, I don't know. Could be good.
Damn.
It sounds good.
I do like a little mysterious photograph.
Yeah.
Me too.
Like an inconvenient woman.
So good. Was I saying?
I don't remember the photograph in that. Did I read that?
What? I don't think you have yet. Because I think if you had, you would have been madly texting us at the end of it. It's like a woman kind of looks like she's looking through.
It's like a shadow.
Yeah, it looks like she's kind of looking through a crack in a door or something.
I think I read that.
Holly read it, said it was a book of the year contender for her.
Damn.
I couldn't. For some reason, I thought I saw Dennis had a review of it, but I'm not seeing it now, so I might be wrong. I don't know, because he usually comes up on my people following on Goodreads.
Right.
But anyway.
His reviews are so good, too.
I know.
I'm like, how are you always on point with them?
Damn it.
Murphy is mad. It's okay.
My parents are driving me nuts. I had to do a fucking hour-long training today for a new aspect of my job that I picked up, and he was barking like a little fucker.
Bruce.
I read An Inconvenient Woman on August 7th, 2024.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't long ago. Oh, this one has a 4.3? Oh, shit.
I read it.
Yeah, I feel like we read that after we did.
Yeah, it looks like I read it February 2024.
This cover looks like someone took a picture of the cover and then uploaded it to Goodreads, but I think it's intentionally supposed to be that way.
Oh.
But whenever I see it, I'm like, God, did someone just upload that after taking a shitty photo of the book?
Oh, covers, man.
Not only is it a face cover, but
yes.
Oh.
I love the way you say things, though, so much. It just cracks me. Here's this book. I'm super excited for it. 4.3 on Goodreads. Face cover, not my favorite, but it sounds really good.
But it sounds good.
It sounds really good. Yeah, I will always be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, as you should.
At least it doesn't have a movie title cover. That's my favorite.
My gosh, I know.
I hate that so much.
Yeah. Don't
what do you
mean? No one will ever accuse me of being like not opinionated. Like laid back.
What's a movie title cover?
Things.
Like when they redo the cover because of an adaptation.
Yeah, like they put the movie poster on the
like
cover.
The Housemaid cover right now.
Gotta go, girl. Gotta go. I love them.
I
love a movie tie-in.
No, I mean like the cover becomes the movie of the cover of the movie becomes the cover of the book.
Yeah, it's called a movie tie-in.
Oh, you like those?
Yes.
Really? I've never met someone that likes those.
Hello.
You have.
I think it's such a nice thing for gaining new readers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but I also feel like if you really love a book and they make a good adaptation of it, it's also like a very good keepsake for the reader.
I get what you mean. Like it is like the kind of like sentimental part is like the author did it. Like they got an adaptation.
Yeah.
But typically I don't like what the covers look like.
And actually there's a lot of heat right now because Heated Rivalry is so popular and it does not have a movie tie-in or a series tie-in. And people are calling for it. So I think that it's going to be coming soon.
See, I knew we would talk about it again. I knew we would.
Yeah.
You know why I think I don't like it is because they're all face covers.
That's probably
that's probably
why.
The Housemaid one right now just looks so weird in my opinion.
Like I said though, I only like them if it's a good adaptation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Gone Girl, I would buy that.
Yeah, I get that.
But like the movie The Snowman that they made off the Yo Nesbo book, no, I would not buy that because that was not a good adaptation.
Oh, yes, that's a good distinction.
So, like Heated Rivalry, I will buy.
Every version.
Yeah.
Every fucking version.
You're kind of a completionist too. When you really like a book, you like having all of them.
I think that's fair. Like if you're a completist, I think that's like part of the collection.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with that.
Yeah. Like me finding that UK cover of Bright Young Women.
Oh yeah, it was beautiful.
100%.
It's beautiful. Yeah. And it's like a hardcover without a dust jacket.
Oof, I like that.
It's like glossy and it just looks like it's from like the 70s and like
I love vintage.
Oh,
it does.
Best. I did bring up Bright Young Women in 2026.
We're up to one.
I mean, some things just, it wouldn't be the same without it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I'm just glad that
like if I suddenly never talked about We Used to Live Here again, people would be concerned.
Okay. Gare, I didn't tell you. I finished that book in 2 days and I really liked it.
What book?
We Used to Live
Here.
I liked it. I liked it. I just was like,
do you give it 3? Well, I guess that's
I gave it 3.
People.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
I just was waiting for something to slap me in the face and be like, this is your explanation. And
right. I get that.
The whole point of speculative, like horror and thrillers is you got to figure it out on your own. And I was not able to solve that case.
I think great review, honestly.
Having
you're not alone
around me helped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would have been like,
mm-hmm.
I think knowing a little bit, like having a little spoiler, helped me like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does, since with some books like that. Mm-hmm. But speaking of beautiful, gorgeous, wonderful covers.
Yeah.
Now I listened to this one, but I will be getting this. It's called Queen of Faces by Petra Lord. I think it comes out on February 3rd. But it is like dark academia, fantasy, dystopia, anti-empire. So, trapped in a dying body she can't afford to replace. Because I don't know if I put this in the beginning. It's in a world where you can buy bodies and switch your consciousness between bodies. And so trapped in a dying body she can't afford to replace, Annabelle Gage uses forbidden illusion magic to steal a new chassis, a new body, and is forced into servitude as a mercenary rather than facing execution. Thrown into a city on the brink of revolt, Anna must navigate shifting loyalties and a dangerous crew as she decides whether survival is worth becoming the villain or fighting for something bigger. That does sum it up pretty well, but like also there's just so many cool things going on.
The cover is amazing.
The cover is beautiful, and then like the sprayed edges, like I'm just so excited to get a physical copy. I listened to it. Oh yeah, here we go, my YouTube friends. Gare's holding it up so you can see it. Yeah, the cover is phenomenal. And the author just does so much with kind of like trans identity, queer identity, and there's a lot of body swapping going on. So I feel like it is a very approachable way to read about that kind of existence in fiction. And I think most people would derive a lot of empathy from it. Most of our listeners would. So I thoroughly loved it. I was hooked, and it was like a 16-hour book, and I still got through it in like 3 days. So that's how good it was. I could not stop listening.
Is it a series?
It's going to be. And like I got to the end and I literally told Tyler, I was like, this is horrible. I need the next one immediately. Now I got to wait like a year, but also she is coming on the podcast. So
oh, nice.
February. They reached out to me, her publicist. I know. And I was like,
fancy.
I know. They reached out like in November, and I was like, if you could send me the audiobook, I'll be able to fit it in. And so then they sent it to me last week, and I was like, all right, time to listen. So on February 3rd, if your interest was piqued, you can listen to my interview with Petra about it.
That's exciting. That seems like a really interesting. Granted, I don't read a lot of fantasy, but it seems like a unique take or a new story.
Yes. Yeah, it was very much, it reminded me of a lot of the things I loved about An Academy for Liars. So if you like dark academia fantasy that kind of like, deals with Eat the Rich vibes, it reminded me of Blood Over Brighthaven too. So two of my favorites in the fantasy genre.
You go.
It's so good.
Spies, body swapping.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And Angel Peen, just rounding out my list.
Oh, that's the other one.
Oh, no, sorry. I was just talking about in that first book I talked about.
Oh,
Angel Peen.
I love this, though. Like, I mean this in the most supportive way. I think it is so funny how many books you and I had in common.
I know.
When we first met. And like now I'm like probably maybe 3 a year we'll read.
Probably a little more than that, but it's not a ton. Yeah.
Yeah. But like there's just like something like finding mine are usually like within thrillers, like right now, like I love like a female unhinged stalker who you just like, you know what I mean? But you finding all of these like things that just like work for you, like it's so exciting because it like broadens your reading horizons even more. I'm just like really excited for all of your little like
you get to hear about all my my little side quest genres.
It's like here's body swapping for the queer community and it like talks about like racism and like just like being empathetic, and I'm like here's one about a woman who murdered her husband.
Well, I have some of those next. But yeah, it is. It's fun just finding other stuff, especially as a mood reader. It really lets you have more things to like cycle through.
It also probably helps when you're like in a reading rut.
Yes. Yeah, there's more to choose from.
Do you ever wonder that though, of like if it's gonna be cyclical? Because like lately I haven't been reading as many thrillers, or like certain things will be kind of like, it's almost like if you have like a temporary, like I've eaten that too much and now I'm so sick of it. Like, is it gonna come back around, or is it kind of like, okay, that's just not my thing anymore, or do you just need a break? You know what I mean? Like I wonder that sometimes. Like lately I'm like, if there's more than one twist, sometimes I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I know.
to not care. So I'm like, am I going to get back to a point where I'm like, that was so fun, that was wild? Yes.
I think it has to do with like you're saying, like I'll have hyperfixation meals for a few weeks, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I don't want to eat this for like a month.
Yeah.
So I think you're right. I think there's like some of that, but I just had as of the day we're recording, Amanda Jones, who's a librarian who fought book bans. But that episode just came out today, and she and I were talking about it, and I was like, honestly, like selfishly, like even if you just didn't want to do it because you're quote unquote woke and reading diversely, selfishly, it's just like variety. Like there's like whole different worlds to go into, and I'm like, oh, this is such a fresh perspective. And I think that was some of it for me, was like I've read so many books now that sometimes it's like easier to just like switch it up completely because it feels so fresh. But I'm sure it's a lot of things for everybody.
Yeah.
I got burnt out on romance for like
I could see
the
that
longest time, because I just felt like they were all like very formulaic, and like the next thing I know, I wanted to read Heated Rivalry before the show, and like that now I was like, okay, it's not that I got burnt out on romance, is that I needed to find that like college romance, enemies to lovers, hockey romances, like those are what work your subgenres. Yeah, so like it could only be, you know, maybe you need like quirky thriller characters. Like even if you don't read a thriller between like now and like next year, I guarantee the one that you would probably like this year is Mad Mabel. You know, so like that just could be it too. And then that
my thing too is like back to back. If I read like small town murder investigation back to back, sometimes I start like mixing the characters from like the one I'd read previously. So that's like the other thing. Sometimes you just need to switch just so it's not so similar and like mixing up in your head. So yeah, point. The life of a mood reader.
We're loving it.
Like I don't really like locked room mysteries that much anymore. I'm kind of over them. You know, unless Jessica Knoll does it. That shit up.
Isn't it interesting sometimes when like one of your favorites then writes a subgenre you typically don't like, and you're like, what? You're like, this is interesting because like I love you, I don't love this. Am I gonna love it anyways, or is it gonna be like not my favorite book of yours? Like it's always kind of interesting.
I think it's also interesting like when somebody, so like I was explaining to my mom what a locked room mystery was the other night because we were talking about that movie No Exit, which is like the Taylor Adams, but I was like, that was a locked room that I absolutely loved, right? But if you're in a gothic mansion and it's like all these rich people and like somebody like the butler is like found dead and it's very like Clue, I don't give a fuck.
I know.
I don't give a fuck about rich people in a fucking gothic mansion in a snowstorm. I hope they all die. I hope the killer gets away with it, and I hope the killer gets like the best BJ of his life every day until he dies. Peace out.
You gotta speak your truth. You gotta live your truth.
Every once in a while I'll watch something or read something and I'll be like, wait, was that locked room? Because I kind of enjoyed it. But I think it's because it didn't fit that formula like you're saying.
Yeah. It has to be like a little unique.
Correct.
Speaking of unique,
your space.
I have one that kind of feels like it's gonna be like Tell Me Lies with a bunch of dead boys.
Ooh.
And it is called Here Lie All the Boys Who Broke My Heart by Emma Simmerman. And it is about a college student who writes eulogies in her journal for boys who like break her heart.
Ooh.
But then they start to actually turn up dead, and she becomes the prime suspect, and she has to like team up with her like frenemy that she also like flirts with named Asher to like find out who the real killer is. But it's just like, it seems like it's going to be like unique and like darkly funny, and it's got that like dark academia setting.
Yeah, it says Good Girl's Guide to Murder meets Tell Me Lies.
What's it called?
Yeah. It's called Here Lie All the Boys Who Broke My Heart.
The cover even looks like Good Girls. It gives the same vibe as Good Girls Guide to Murder.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds very cool. I like that premise.
It sounds really cool, and it sounds like it's just going to be like really binge-worthy and fun. I'll grab it for you. Here you go, you YouTube people.
I love that.
Hey, peeps. Ooh, it's recently added audio, too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, Andy Arndt is good. Okay.
I love that.
Is this biatch?
It is 370 pages.
Oh, okay. When does it come out?
But it's like a
February
little
3rd.
floppy doppy, so maybe it will feel like 270 pages.
True. Arcs are always way better at being floppy.
Yes.
Some of them are, and some of them I'm like, why is this book so stiff?
Lame.
But some of them just feel so heavy in my little dainty hands that I like absolutely love it.
Next one. Well, I've heard it's really good. I'm looking forward to It's Not Her by Mary Kubica.
Yes.
So
A quiet family vacation at a lakeside resort turns horrifying when a woman discovers her brother and sister-in-law murdered and her young niece missing. As the investigation unfolds, buried secrets about her family and seemingly idyllic towns begin to surface. And with no one entirely trustworthy, she's left to question whether the truth is more unsettling than the crime itself. Damn.
It's so good.
Yeah, Gare was obsessed with it when he was reading it.
Guess what?
Me very excited.
It's a little bit locked room.
Oh yeah, you said that.
In a very unique way.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's really interesting because when you say that, I'm like, oh, but then I'm like, okay, you loved it.
No, because it's like it is cottages in the woods that are like where people are going for like a peaceful summer and that are like beautiful, and there's this lake and like it's very homey and comfy, and like the weather is like really chilly at night, and that's when things get creepy. But like when you are involved in a murder investigation, you can't leave.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's only so far you can go, and that's why it's a little bit of a locked room aspect, because like how do you like just be like, okay, I'm gonna fly home now,
right?
Half my family is dead, but like just like let me know what you guys find out. Well, that's not how it happens. It's so good. It's so atmospheric. It is so dark.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
You have me so excited for it. I'm just waiting for it on NetGalley, so it might be something that I read once it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, she's not sorry. Like that twist, I was like, oh. Or the reveal, I was like,
that was a big reveal.
That was a big one.
I was just telling Kate before this, I'm like, there are certain authors that I feel like I'm not as shocked by them anymore. Like I kind of get their how they function.
Mm-hmm.
And like I'm like, for her, I haven't figured it out yet. I've only read 2, I think maybe 3 by her, so she still surprises me.
Yeah.
I've read every Mary Kubica book.
I think I have.
Great.
And I think, in my opinion, she just keeps getting better and better and better.
Yeah.
I agree. I like
yeah, because your her first one was like your first Instagram book, right? Or Bookstagram book, Gare?
Yeah, The Good Girl was actually I was posting about it on my personal Instagram, and people that I knew in real life were coming up to me at like bars and restaurants being like, that book was so good. What else are you reading that you recommend? And then my friend shortly after that was like, you should start a Bookstagram.
Oh,
I love that. Yeah, I just haven't read. I actually didn't read Just the Nicest Couple, so that's the only one I didn't read.
Oh, I haven't read that either.
I've read the rest of them.
Just the Nicest Couple is good when you want a slow burn about like people's secrets, but like you don't need something that's like super fast paced. That's why it stands out from her other ones. If you're
Well, my other Angel Peen one is called On Sunday She Picked Flowers by Yah-Yah Scholfield. So fleeing her abusive mother, Judith Rice finds refuge in a haunted house deep in the forest of southern Georgia, where she grows from where she grows from a wounded runaway into a healer who tends both the land and its restless spirits. When a mesmerizing stranger arrives and awakens buried memories and violent urges, Jude is forced to confront the darkness woven into her past and her bloodline. This is like right up my horror alley. Like, yeah. I saw the cover and I was like, I bet I'm gonna like that one.
The cover's cool.
Yeah. And then I was like, oh my god, Angel Peen.
Anything that's like horror-esque that has the word bloodline in it too, you know, is gonna be like pretty fucking
Kate's
solid.
Gonna get it.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty fucking solid.
Yes. Yeah, I'm really excited for that one.
When do you interview Angel Peen?
I would love to know. It's like she doesn't. I don't know how. I might have to like email her from her website.
Just be like,
she's like not on Instagram
to narrate this podcast.
What?
I know. I'm like, girl.
Strange. Ooh, I love Haynes. I do love.
I know. Yeah, that's the other part. Mm-hmm.
A what?
Haynes like ghosts.
Yeah.
It just has that more like folksy vibe.
Ghosts and bloodlines.
Because it was in Sinners. He was like, it's a ghost. She's like, no, it's a haint. Oh, a haint is a specific type of ghost in southern U.S. folklore, often seen as a lingering, malevolent, or mischievous spirit, whereas a ghost is a broader term for any disembodied spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, haints remind me of like folksy, like reformatory, all that kind
of stuff. Yeah, like it says, like, while ghosts might be passive memories, haints actively manipulate the living. Oof. Which is very the reformatory.
Jeez.
One of my friends is reading that right now. I lent it to him, and he's like, I'm reading that right now, and like he's just like a more sweetly sensitive soul. And I just was like, Godspeed.
Yeah.
I've now seen one bad review about that book.
No, I don't think I have either.
That, yeah.
Unless it's like people who are like, it was too heavy, and especially if you had that racial trauma in your past, I'm sure that could be very overwhelming. But that's the only thing I ever see.
Yeah.
In my book club, I think there are some people that found like the middle, like the legal stuff, a little slower, which is like I switched to audio at that point, but then it does really pick up at the end. So like that was the one I think I just kind of told him, I was like, it kind of gets a little slower in the middle, but it'll pick up again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Haints are a little mischievous.
Yeah, they are.
Speaking of mischievous. Coming out February 3rd, we have The Exes by Leodora Darlington.
I've been seeing that one.
Oh my god, it sounds so good. Natalie is desperate to find the one, but each time she thinks she's close, another name is added to her list of exes, until the night of the big fallout left her feeling even more alone. When she meets the handsome James, she thinks he might actually be the one, and he won't end up dead. As hard as she tries to be a normal wife, she begins to question her dead exes and wonders if the monster is inside or someone toying with her from the outside.
Man, I love the cover of this one. I've been so tempted, but I had so many January and February books, and I was like, Kate, you can't get another one.
It sounds so good.
It does.
I can't help it. There is like something about when you mention like that night or that event or what happened years ago, and like I don't know what it is, and I'm probably not going to find out until between the middle and the end of the book. Sign me up. and all your exes are dead because they didn't realize your value, so they're all dead.
Yeah.
Goals.
Kind of like the last party.
Yeah.
Like the
whole I didn't realize
what did happen.
I said I had a lot of variety on this list, but literally my last two picks were about a woman who all of her exes are dead.
Oh, you're right.
And she could possibly be the suspect. But you know what?
Yeah, they like here lies. That's hilarious.
One's in college and one's an adult, so that's my variety.
That's okay. You've had some other ones too.
Yeah.
I mean, Dead in the Water is basically speculative, so.
True.
Yeah.
I would read John Marr's grocery list if he asked me to, so.
Right.
I'm sure it'd be
about that.
Yeah.
Oh my. My next one, I know at least one of you have read, but I think it just came out recently, and It was given in my book club's blind date with a book, and the person that received it was so freaking excited. So I ended up buying a copy. And it is Best Offer Wins by Marisa Kashimo. I know. When did that come out? December?
Yeah.
November 18th, I think.
Oh, November.
Okay.
Here it is, YouTubers.
After losing bid after bid in a brutal housing market, a frustrated publicist becomes fixated on securing the perfect suburban home before it ever hits the market. What starts as harmless research quickly escalates into boundary-crossing behavior as she inserts herself into the sellers' lives, convinced this house will fix everything. Darkly funny and deeply unsettling, the story asks how far ambition can stretch before obsession takes over, and why we still might be cheering her on. The person that wrapped up this book and gave it, she was, her and I would talk about perimenopause sometimes, and she's like, you'll appreciate it even more. Like, brings that up. So I guess in the book it gets brought up, and I was like, love it.
It is so good.
I can't wait.
It is so good. She is quirky.
That's what I hear.
She does not give a fuck. She is just like, I love her.
I've heard it's like part cringy, but you're still like rooting for her.
Mm.
Maybe I'm a crazy bitch because I was like, I didn't think it was like that cringy. I've definitely read like worse. I was just like, I know you're gonna make a bad decision right now, and like I just really don't care because it's for my entertainment.
Right. Yeah. If you go in with that,
but like it's also like you're kind of like, if I were in her exact position, would I do the same thing?
Dude, it is next to impossible to buy a house right now.
Yeah. When you find the perfect one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think it'll be fun. I've heard it. Yeah.
There's something great too. Like, there's so many books that deal with like unhinged female stalkers, literally just doing whatever it takes to get what they want. House, baby, husband,
money. Silence. No, just kidding. Except I'm not. You know, there's one out there we've read where she was just like, can I just get a silent moment?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Women just want to be left in peace.
Totally.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited to hear what you think. I need to read that
Me too.
one too. I think I worked with so many realtors for so many years that sometimes that's what makes it hard for me to want to read about real estate, but everybody loves it.
There's not a lot of realtors in the book.
Yeah.
Like they're not like a big character. It's like her and her boyfriend or husband, and then like maybe a couple of her friends, and then the couple that like owns the house. Yeah. There's not like a ton of like realtors that you would be like, oh god, that reminds me of like so and so.
Right. Totally.
Because she's trying to do things on her own. She's like, fuck that realtor.
She does not need a realtor.
Need the system. Get out of here.
Yeah. Well, my last one, I had to include a nonfiction, of course, since that's apparently who I am now. But it is called Unread by Oliver James. After graduating high school, functionally illiterate, Oliver James commits at age 34 to learning how to read and publicly documents his struggles and breakthroughs, becoming a book talk sensation in the process. Through the 21 books that shaped his journey from barely reading menus to finishing nearly 100 books in a year, he shows how stories can transform lives and prove it's never late to grow. You know how excited I already am for a book like this.
Yeah.
And I've watched his journey on Book Talk too for like years. So the fact that he has a book coming out, I'm like, this is just so uniquely cool. And in general, a lot of the Book Talk audience was so supportive and happy and excited for him. He did a lot of lives where he would be reading and talking about it. So I'm just excited. I'm excited to read his journey now too.
What's his name?
Oliver James.
Oliver James. I want to read this too.
I just got approved for the digital copy on
my Goodreads is like, did you mean Oliver Twist? I'm like, fuck no.
Oh, mine said Oliver Games.
So yeah, it's 250 pages too. Not very long. But yeah, I'm gonna try. I would love to have him on. I would love to have him on.
Really good.
I love his smile.
Oh, he's such a yes. He's just like a ray of sunlight. Yeah, I was so excited when I saw him post about this. Yeah, I would see his lives. I love that
there's a stitch with him and the new Reading Rainbow host.
Yes. Oh, I love the new Reading Rainbow host.
I haven't I saw there was so much like when it was first starting with him. I haven't seen a lot lately, but I'm like, you seem awesome.
Oh my god, Hubba, he's so cute.
I know.
I agree.
And he like comments on a lot of stuff on Threads. Just like so kind and wonderful. Literally the bar for me is like kind.
Be nice. Supportive.
I don't even know if that's a bar. I don't even know if that's a bar, because finding a man who is kind is like finding a fucking needle in a haystack.
Yeah, for real.
Oh my god, I want to read that too. I'm not like a huge nonfiction person, but like I do want to read like a few more like memoirs that speak to me this year.
Right, especially like this is like such a bookish memoir.
And I want to read that, and I want to read the Chanel Miller book.
Oh, Remember My Name or Say My Name?
Yeah, Remember My Name.
I read Nobody's Girl by Virginia Giuffre. Oh,
wow.
Prepare yourself. Take your time.
My nose is cold.
Mine too.
I have no segue other than
that was a very random one, technically.
I have another book about a bunch of dead boys.
That's what we like.
I was like, these are so unique and they're so different. Now I'm like, what the fuck, Garrett, were you thinking when you thought these were all different?
Of dead boys.
But this one is the smiley face killer version of Ask for Andrea.
Oh.
So, oh my god, it's my birthday. So it's called Last Seen by Christopher Castellani, I think. Castellani. Men are disappearing and their bodies are being found in icy rivers all over the country. Some believe these boys are victims of the smiley face killers. When 4 of the guys find themselves banding together in the afterlife, each tells their story that led to their death in intertwined fates and unresolved grief.
Wow.
Unresolved grief is always interesting.
Yeah, it is.
I'm wondering if it's going to be, because I haven't read it yet and I'm really excited to, but like, I wonder if it's going to be kind of like Lovely Bones, where maybe they're watching their family members and loved ones kind of like mourn them or try to move on. But it just sounds really good and really, really unique.
What was it called again?
It's called Last Seen.
You think that is that cover like ice? Do you think that's what that is?
I think so. I think it's
okay. At first I was like, what is it?
Who's the author? Because there's nothing coming up.
His name's Christopher Castellani.
I had to type in his last name after Last Seen to get it to pop up.
Castellani.
You helped me out. I thought it was an A.
I did too. At first. Yeah, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, it sounds really, really good. And like, it wasn't on my radar, but this was like the publisher reached out and they were like, is there any way that like you think that this would be up your alley? And I was like, yeah, you're fucking right, it would be.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
My head is completely in the gutter because I also thought of something different when I first saw the cover.
What did you think it was? What did you think it was? I don't see it.
Then I really have just completely. I was like, what is? Oh, okay.
Did you think it was jizz?
I kind of thought it was jizzy or a condom or something like an old.
Oh,
especially when I saw the small version.
I thought it was a branch.
I was like, what is this?
I thought it was a branch.
Oh, my brain is wrong.
And honestly, it's like a clear plastic bag in water. Like that's what I'd
say. Oh yeah, that's like, a good one too.
Is it ice?
I think it must be because it says like their bodies turn up in icy rivers. That's what finally helped me out. But I was like, what is this? Because it kind of looks like a black light on like black sheets.
Yeah.
I'm just not used to seeing that because I swallow.
Oh, good for you.
Wow.
I'm a winner.
We got a champ among us.
Yeah.
I'm a vegetarian, okay? I get protein wherever I can. It has a 4.12. Oh, it's only 16 ratings.
Yeah. It's still pretty good.
Yeah. I just feel like I think it's gonna be my sneaky hit this year.
Ooh, I love that.
I feel like it's gonna be the one that like wasn't on my radar and I wasn't prepared for, and I'm probably gonna read it and be like, this is like my entire personality.
I get that.
The NetGalley reviews are saying, one said, this was so uncomfortable and the truth it reveals. Ooh. Interesting.
I love uncomfortable.
Sounds like it's a slow burn.
Yeah, it does.
The writing is lush and vivid.
Ooh.
Hey. Bold,
it's
eerie.
To me.
Oh, bold, eerie, and achingly beautiful. Sounds like haunting.
That sounds very Gare.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow.
I wonder if it's gonna give me like rabbit hole vibes.
Oh, yeah.
Based on some of these reviews, I think that's kind of the vibe I get is like slower, very character driven and uncomfortable.
For like Christmas and New Year's, my friend Carmel went to like Italy and Greece and was just like traveling, like living his best life. And he came home yesterday, and after I drove through a fucking blizzard to get to my hair appointment, he was like, oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, I read How We Name the Stars. And I was like, you forgot to tell me? And I was like, did you cry? And he's like, no, but it was sad. And I was like, are you heartless? Like, how did I cry in that book and you didn't?
Excuse me.
But yeah, so that was a really nice little, like, somebody that I'm very, very close with, that I talk with every single day, being like, oh, by the way, I read a book you recommended and like thought it was really good. I was like,
that is so crazy.
What?
That is like if I read like oh gosh, what's the one that I'm afraid is gonna kill
me? Density of Souls.
That, but also it's the one about the daughter who's killed, and it's about her parents.
The Last Winter of Danny Lansing.
That one. That's like if I read that and didn't tell you. Yes, that one.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we would all be like, Gare, guess what I did?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to read this review of the book you just talked about because I think it sounds so good.
Oh, go for it.
His last scene starts with an unforgettable statement. I'm one of those boys they keep finding in the river. Ooh. Thus we meet Caleb, who died right before Christmas. His voice and story is joined by others, Matthew, who is looking for his ex, and Leo, who is running through the woods, and Stephen, period.
Nothing for Stephen.
Nothing about Stephen.
Hey, maybe it's Stephen DeMarco.
He's just here. Castellani provides an atmospheric and almost claustrophobic read as we hear the stories of the men in different rivers from different times and for different reasons. The stories slowly unwind the truth in what happened to each man, each boy, and what happens when their bodies are found. Haunting, lyrical, beautiful, and unforgettable. I get like, please see us, like hauntingly beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm like a little bit ask for Andrea, like.
I'm also kind of picking up on like maybe a little bit rabbit hole vibes because rabbit hole deals with like the true crime community, and like it's in the synopsis that like some people think it's the smiley face killers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And like I feel like no matter where you live in like America and maybe Canada, I don't know, but like no matter where you live in America, you're like, you know somebody who knows somebody who like could have possibly been a smiley face killer victim or something.
Right.
Wow. So. Yeah, the only complaints I'm really seeing are like pacing.
It does say literary fiction, kind of like, so
I think if it's kind of like just like a melancholy book, like that might just be why, but you know.
Yeah.
I'd be into it. I think this sounds kind of cool.
Okay, kind of random, but you read The Winter People, right, Steph?
Yes.
Did you listen to it or did you read it?
I have done both.
Okay.
I had to I reread it because I read it like a few years ago and then we did it for book club, so I listened as well.
Okay. It's our book club pick. So I just started listening. I feel like the narrator whispers and I'm like, does she stop whispering? So
I didn't notice that.
It might just be me.
It's an older book, so I don't think that it's like, I knew it was probably not going to be as good of an audio, but a lot of people liked how, if it's the book I'm thinking of, that she was like, what's the word? Like emotive.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll keep trying. I only listened to like 20 minutes of it. So, and it was a diary entry. So I'm kind of hoping maybe it's like she's doing it for the diary entries. It's kind of my hope.
That's there's that. It's an interesting story for sure. Just like a lot going on.
Christopher follows me on Instagram and he's actually pretty good looking.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Oh, hey.
Oh my God. I'm going to be like.
I see him in my Goodreads picture.
He's handsome.
Wow, he's written a lot of books.
Really? 12 books, it says, I think.
Damn.
Get it, Christopher.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so you did remind me, Gare, that I did buy. I want to read the new Noelle Eiley. I want to read that.
Forget You Saw Her?
Yeah.
It's a must. If you read Ask for Andrea, it is,
I know.
Dare I say, even better.
Yeah, so I have to read that. I think maybe I should. Well, okay, so I want to read that for sure. But then I also have a hold coming up for this book that I've heard is really good called The Correspondent by Virginia Evans.
Okay, everybody's talking about that.
Yeah, and it's written in all letters.
Yeah,
which some
entirely.
people thought they wouldn't like, and then they ended up loving it. So I ended up picking. I don't know.
I keep hearing about that too. I'm
people
wondering.
Love it.
Yeah,
all kinds of readers.
A sharp-tongued, solitary woman, which I'm like, I can relate. Spends her days writing letters to friends, family, institutions, and long-dead authors as a way of making sense of the world on her own terms. When unexpected correspondence from her past arrives, it gently disrupts the carefully ordered life she's built. Wry, tender, and deeply observant, the novel traces how connection, memory, and self-reflection can quietly expand a life into that seemed fully settled. I will say, like, one of my things I've really enjoyed in 2025 was like sassy older people like melting a little bit. It was a theme I really enjoyed, and typically it was because there was like an extroverted little kid in their life, which I'm not a kid person, but it was like I really liked books like that this year. So it seems like that could be kind of on that same theme, where she's like, this is the way I do things, and I'm 80 years old, and I'm not going to change for anybody. And then all of a sudden she's like, oh, I kind of like that.
Yes.
That's why I think you're going to love Mad Maple.
Oh, have you already read it?
I haven't read it.
Okay.
I know what it's about.
Right.
I have it. They sent it to me, but I'm like, I think I'm going to enjoy it too.
I've been seeing forever, and it's not out till April.
I know.
I bet that one's going to be a book of the month.
Probably.
Yeah, I would think so.
I have not been a member of that for a while, so I'm not always in the know.
Yeah. Yeah, The Correspondent, it always intrigues me pretty much kind of because of like your first sentence, that it's like a snarky-ish lady writing letters and making sense of the world. I haven't picked it up yet. I think I saw it was on sale with Libro FM. It's
only like, I mean, it's less than 10 hours. It's like 9 hours. And it's a long cast, so.
Oh, wow.
I was just surprised that when I just looked it up on Libby, like I'm at 10 weeks and I just put my hold on in November. Wow. Whereas like, okay, I put In Defense of Witches. I still have 12 weeks left, and I placed my hold on February 12th of last year.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's just like really, really wild.
Yeah, what was the one I just placed? Oh, actually, what I forgot to mention was when I opened it up, An American Marriage, I was able to borrow the audiobook immediately.
Oh, see, that's so how I ended up reading.
That made me excited.
I could not believe that We Used to Live Here was available within like a day on Libby.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I was.
Oh, that was the other one. There's one called Slashed Beauties. Have you seen this cover?
I've heard of that. I heard it's really good.
I keep seeing it everywhere, and it sounds fascinating. And it's like 16-week wait, and I placed the hold on November 16th. So like, it is popular.
I've never heard of it. Yeah, some of these books
fascinating. It's like one of the most anticipated horrors of like the year.
Oh, really?
That's where I think I started seeing it. Was
you did see its body horror, right?
Yes, I did. Well, the body horror element of it, it sounds kind of like a little bit like feminist Frankenstein. Because like the gist is like two timelines revolving around 3 anatomical Venuses, ultra realistic wax figures of women that come to life at night to murder men who have wronged them.
Holy shit. Okay.
So some of the body horror I think I could get on board with, but I have not read it yet, so I don't know.
I was also surprised.
I think Dennis really liked it.
Oh, I think maybe I saw him's post. I just kept seeing it kind of like in the summer and in the fall, and then I finally placed a hold.
You gave it 5 stars.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of people are loving it. And actually, it's one of the people in your book club that I met through you, Steph, was reading Marisa? It. No, it's I just think of her as Karma as a cat. Cat's reading again. Is that
really? I'm surprised she's reading. Maybe.
No, she was, because I have my DMs where she started it, and I was like, you need to let me know if you like it, and she's loving it.
Wow.
Okay.
I know.
All right.
Well,
it's so funny in that book club. Kat, who I love dearly. She is. If there is a mention of an animal,
she did make a note of that.
She'll be like, does anyone know if the dog, like, I'm like, just go on doesthedogdie.com, but like she asks like every time, she's like, I noticed there's a dog.
Yeah.
So like someone has to like send her if something happens to the animal. She's just like so sweet.
I saw her story last night.
I'm not sweet.
Her story last night was like, okay, I actually really am loving this, but I did cry about a bird for anyone who's like sensitive to animals. And I was like, that is so precious.
Animals are the only thing I'm sensitive about.
I know. Me too.
So I read this. I read Adrift by Will Dean.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. There's a dog in it. I messaged Dennis, whose review pushed me to pick it up sooner. And I was like, hey, listen, like, there's a dog in this. Does the dog die? And he's like, no, the dog doesn't die. I was like, okay, cool. 10 pages later, dog dies. And I was like, Dennis, fuck. And he was like, oh, sorry. He's like, I read it like a month ago. My bad. And like, it wasn't.
How did you forget?
He felt bad. I thought it was the funniest thing in the entire world because I was like, I'm always in the position where people will ask me something about a book and I'm like, I don't fucking remember because I have no memory. Yeah. But like he was like just like very adamant, like, no, the dog doesn't die. And then I was like, bro, the dog just fucking died. We read the same book.
Oh, that's funny.
And he's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, I forgot. And I was like, it's okay. There was a lot that happened in the book, so I kind of get it now.
Yeah.
But that was my like, I was like, you should just do this from now on. When people are like, oh, like, does this book have like a lot of sex in it and it's like smutty as fuck? You should be like, no, it's like really tame.
No, there's not that much.
And then there's like fucking every other page.
It just goes back.
Yeah. And I was like, you should just do this from now on, is like trick people.
That's so funny.
So that is funny.
I was dying laughing. I was like, I'm not even traumatized by the dog dying in this book because of how much I'm like laughing over the fact that he was like, no, you're good.
Just giving you false hope and confidence.
Yeah. Like, so if anybody out there is sensitive to dog deaths, the dog does die in Adrift by Will Dean.
Oof. Yeah. So if you go on like doesthedogdie.com, does it just say yes or no, or does it like give details?
Sometimes there's details.
Details, yeah.
And it does do like other animals too, if people didn't know.
Sometimes they conflict though. That's what I really hate. Like some people will be like, no, the dog doesn't die, and people will be like, yes, the dog dies. And I'm like,
clearly you've got a dentist problem there.
Yeah, and I was like, was that like your pee break or something? Like
yeah.
So I'm like,
well, sometimes it's like, okay, maybe it wasn't hurt by a human, but it still died, like, because it was old. Like, it's still dying.
Yeah.
I don't know. God, one book I read this year, and it was a 5-star book for me, but like the dog was just old and it had like a death scene, and I was sobbing. And I'm like, it was still good, and I'm like, not, but I was just like, God, that was tough.
Dog death in this one.
No.
Sad.
Off page. Like, it's just like I found out that the dog died like months ago.
I'll steel myself
but I was
for
like,
it.
Damn. I know. I thought about like messaging her, but I was like, I'll just brave it. So I had 2 dog deaths in a week.
Good God. I'd be a mess.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes too, there's authors that like always put a dog, but you know that they wouldn't do anything to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Alice Feeney loves her dog. I was like, I would be so shocked if something happened to a dog in one of her books. I would be shocked.
That's like the beginning of Megan Collins' book. She even like her like intro says that like none of the wonderful animals in this book die, but I can't say the same for the humans.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. I love that.
We're like, who cares?
Yeah. I think like, I don't know if it was an interview I read with Karen Slaughter or if it was when I did like a Instagram live with her, but she was like, you will never see me kill an animal.
That's good.
She was like, if you're a person in the beginning of my book, like it's not good for you, but like you won't see me kill an animal. And I was like, girl, I love you so much. Torture the fuck out of those humans and let me solve this case, but like leave the animals alone.
Yes.
When is Wolff starting again?
The show?
Is it coming back?
Yeah, it's like January 6th or the 8th. So I think it's this week. Oh. Yeah. And His and Hers starts on the 8th.
I am so excited.
I don't remember anything about it. I remember really liking the reveal. I was like, ooh, I like that.
We need to do an episode about it, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I mean, I don't remember the book much, but I remember liking the reveal, so I hope that stays the same.
I just remember like the 3rd act, and I was like, damn, this is intense.
Yeah. Well, I think we have quite the variety of books for everyone. There's a little bit of something for everybody.
And shows.
Almost. And shows.